Ladies and gentlemen, apes and apettes, welcome back to the channel. You are not going to believe what is going to be said here in this video, but Amazon just reportedly announced they are going to invest $1 billion per year into movie theaters. Yes, you heard that correct, into movie theaters such as AMC, and that is what has caused this aggressive move to the upside and this huge volume spike that we are currently seeing, and this overall uptrend with AMC looks to be solidly intact, guys. So we are going to give you all of the details that we currently know about this situation. Look at AMC on a technical basis. We're going to look at the Ortex data, the Stocko tracker data, the option activity. We're going to look at everything here in this video to get you guys all caught up to speed. So in the meantime, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you guys want to come trade with me live in real time as well. Link down below in the description of this video. Let's get straight into it, guys. And first things first, I don't want to keep you waiting. What the hell is going on with AMC today? Well, Amazon just announced that they are going to invest $1 billion a year in movie cinemas, and that is all we have is this headline that is reported to us from Bloomberg. And exactly when this came out, AMC got this fat candle, a 4% candle to the upside, and we are now continuing again to try to test a higher high. And this has a lot of other movie theater stocks as well very excited, but AMC is the prime beneficiary of this, because if you were going to invest in any movie theater company, it's obviously going to be AMC. They have the most sophisticated, the most advanced movie theaters there are, and the theaters in some of the best locations. At the time of recording this video, AMC stock is up about 6%, ladies and gentlemen, on a day where the S&P is only up 0.21%. And this rally in AMC kind of got muted off of this news, because at the same time that came out, you were getting fat red candles to the downside on the S&P 500. Now, given the fact AMC is currently up over 7% at the time of recording this video, we have remained well above the 50-day moving average here again, and it looks like we're going to try to break out above that high that we've seen in this latest rally of $8.35 per share. AMC is going absolutely parabolic right now over 8%. And we did get some bullish indicators as of yesterday, and it's based off of these candle lines, and some of these I've never even really heard of, but it's called an inside bar, parentheses is bullish, and it's based off of these candle wicks. And then this one is the engulfing line. It's based off of the downtrending wicks on the bottom, and then the downtrending lines on the top wicks, which is also another bullish indicator, creating a bull flag kind of pattern if you look just over the past couple of days, guys. So it looks like there's a lot of momentum, there's a lot of bullish activity. Technically speaking, AMC is primed for that continued rally, and today is yet again more confirmation to me, if you need it anymore, and more confirmation for you guys, that the stock's probably going much higher from here. And this was a very big piece of news, and look at that, breaking out to brand new highs. Obviously, we need more details on this rapidly evolving situation, but this is something that could drive a lot of momentum with AMC stock for days and potentially weeks to come, again helping to crush that short thesis into the dirt. And once that short thesis is at a point where AMC is no longer going to go, back to having bad quarters or bad announcements, or really it just starts to turn to a lot more bullish light for AMC over the next 3, 6, 9, 12 months, in which I think it has, that is what really puts a lot of pressure on the shorts, as well as just the obvious technical and data points that I can point out to you guys, because it is no surprise cost to borrow rates in AMC have been crazy, and you're talking some days over 100% cost to borrow numbers, and that's where some people were actively taking out positions on AMC. Today's cost to borrow rate looks to be about 39%, which is still very, very high. The cost to borrow minimum is sitting at 45%. The cost to borrow max is sitting at 66.12%. And the cost to borrow average is sitting at 50.71%. Now, I think this news personally might help to squeeze some shorts out of their short positions. I think this is one of those big headlines where if it does develop into something even bigger, specifically around AMC and maybe their future plans, how they're going to invest their money in AMC, depending on the verbiage there, that can also help to really squeeze shorts out of short positions. But nevertheless, cost to borrow rate sitting at these numbers on these variable rate loans, like adjustable rate loans, right? I think that is pretty big, and that again will help squeeze shorts out of those short positions. If we take a look at the short interest, that is sitting at 20% flat. Free flow out on loan sitting at 34.68%. Shares out on loan sitting at 178.77 million. Days to cover 6.2. Cost to borrow the trailing 3 months at about 33.33%, and utilization sitting at 100%, guys. So this activity looking very, very bullish. As far as the option activity as well, it's also looking more bullish than not. Just since that news came out, you have seen a couple call orders coming through. A couple of these $65,000, $28,000, $17,000, $30,000, $20,000, $30,000, $10,000. You guys get the idea. A lot of these options, as you can see, are C's, standing for calls, and they are on the bullish side. We have seen 21 orders for the day, totaling about $700,000 at the time of recording this video. You guys definitely want to stay tuned to the channel for that 4 o'clock video, because hopefully we have more updates coming from Amazon, and that could be absolutely big for AMC stock. Keep in mind, the markets are going to be closed tomorrow for good old Turkey Day, so make sure you guys enjoy your holiday nonetheless. But markets will be open on Friday for a half day, and that is when you could actually see a very big move with AMC, in my personal opinion, because it just looks like, I mean, AMC is not going to give this up without a fight. AMC is trying to break out to even higher highs today, and if the markets do start to get a little bit more bullish and we can get back to the levels we were at in the beginning of the trading day, well, that could also be a very big thing for AMC and could help push the stock even to higher and higher levels. It looks like the news might start to circulate around just a little bit, and once that does happen, imagine when this headline actually hits CNBC and other news agencies, and people hear about this, that is going to be absolutely big for the price of AMC. So that is maybe what we have seen with this next leg of the rally. When I started making this video, they were not talking about it yet. But if that is the case, well, there you have it. You're probably in for some very volatile and very exciting price action with AMC. Nonetheless, let's take a look at the Ortex data, guys, because this is probably going to cause more option activity to head on to the option chain. And as of right now, for this Friday, you're looking at about 23,500 calls that are currently in the money, 91,000 calls that are out of the money, about 11,000 puts are in the money, and about 50,000 puts that are out of the money. For next week, nothing too spectacular. Week after that, nothing too spectacular. But that week of December 16th, you have about 7,700 calls that are currently in the money and 122,000 calls that are out of the money. This looks to be the greatest chance of seeing a gamma squeeze looking out into the future over obviously the next couple of weeks. And by the time we get to this actual expiration, you could see hundreds of thousands of options on the option chain, especially if this situation with Amazon does continue to develop. It could turn into a very massive event, guys. Now, nonetheless, as far as what actually happened today in the markets, just a brief rundown. What has caused a lot of this bullish activity in the beginning of trading, and even right now the Nasdaq is up decently, is because the initial jobless claims came in much better than expected. Now, when I say much better than expected, that means there was more people filing initial jobless claims for the week of November 19th. That number coming in at 240,000 claims. We were expecting 225,000 claims. That is up, 15-20% from just what we were expecting. The last reading, 223,000 initial jobless claims. This is much better than that. So that was seen as a bullish thing, and that's just, again, more help that the Fed is going to get on fighting inflation, and that is why the markets are particularly bullish here today. Now, you do still have the FOMC minutes coming at 2 p.m., so keep in mind, guys, anything can happen around this. A lot of people are calling for the markets to get destroyed because of the Fed minutes. I'm not really in one side or the other. I do think since we have rallied so much in the broad markets, especially in the indexes like the S&P 500 and the Dow, you're probably primed to see some downside because we're probably going to get a terminal rate higher than 5%. The markets are now expecting 5 to 5.25%. If we get 6 to 7% indications of that is going to be the terminal rate, that is going to be a very negative thing for the stock market, and we might get that information coming here today at 2 p.m., guys. So that is basically going to be it. Not too much else to actually say about AMC as of right now, but I do want to point this out from Adam Aaron because we did not talk about this in last night's video, but I think it is pretty cool. Essentially, the Avatar movie that is coming out on December 16th has already sold out 85% of its seats at some of the best AMC theaters. So people are literally squeezing in together to go watch this movie. So guys, that is really going to be it. That is all for this video. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I will make sure to get you guys new information on this developing Amazon situation as soon as new information becomes available. So hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you guys want to stay up to date with this developing story. Thank you guys for watching. Like I said, if you guys want to trade with me live in real time, link down below in the description of this video. And if you guys want to get free stocks with Webull, Moomoo, or Public, links down below in the description of this video as well. Might as well get yourself some free money if you have not already. It is literally sitting there waiting for you. Not too many things are free in 2022. You can't even get a water at McDonald's for free anymore. So that is it. Thank you guys for watching. Enjoy the rest of your days, and I will see you in the next one.